Namaste to all. I was reading through the first sutra of Brahma Sutra, which is Vedanta Darshanam, written by Vyasmuni, and one of the best books available in the market to understand Vedanta Darshanam is the book written by commentaries by Acharya Brahma Muni Parivrajak. He was a very great scholar of Arya Samaj. In fact, he has also translated Rig Veda, some of the mandals, which then Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati could not do it because Maharishi died early. So Maharishi could completely translate the full Yajurveda, and he translated, I think, up to 7th mandal of Rig Veda. So the rest of the mandals were translated by acharyas like Brahma Muni, acharyas like Arya Muni, etc. So I was going through the first sutra of Vedanta Darshanam. Brahma Muni has written really beautiful commentaries, and in fact, Brahma Muni also has taken a very bold step to compare the translation of Adi Shankaracharya ji, which is so popular in this world today that the moment when somebody says the word Vedanta, we will immediately link it to Advaitavad. Advaita is the philosophy of Adi Shankaracharya ji, which does not tally with the Vedas, which is against the Vedic Dharma. But the moment we say Vedanta, we will immediately think about Advaita. Of course, Acharya Ramanuja Acharya, then Madhvacharya, they all also wrote Brahma Sutras based on Vishishta Advaitam or Dvaitam philosophy. But the most famous book of Vedanta Darshanam is commentary by Adi Shankaracharya ji. We must always try to understand the truth and also read the books written by these acharyas so that we can understand where they have done the mistake, where they have gone against the Vedas. Anyway, this video is not to criticize any acharya, but I want to explain you the first sutra, which I have already explained some years back, but still it's very, very important. Atato Brahmajijnyasa. Vyasmuni says, Atha Ataha Brahmajijnyasa. Atha means Atha Shabdo Anantarartha, Anantaram. Even Adi Shankaracharya translates the word Anantaram only. For Atha, he translates Anantaram only. But the concept of Anantaram is different in Adi Shankaracharya ji translation. What is Anantaram? Anantaram means Baad mein, hereafter. What is hereafter? Brahmani says, Aduna Jagati Roga Viyoga Bhoga Dukkha Anubhava Anantaram. When do we really start Brahma Jijnyasa? When do we really start thinking about Almighty God? See, I'm a Vedic follower for last so many years. I've been doing formality with Almighty God. I've been doing everyday Agnihotra. I've been doing name jap of Almighty God. I've been following my Acharya. I've been listening to my Acharya's pravachans in the various yajna for many years now. But many years I have been following for formality. This is the bitter truth actually. Because you are born and brought up in such a family, or you get exposure to certain practices and you like Vedas from your heart, and then you start following it without coming to this state of Anantaram. Anantarartha, very, very important. Unless and otherwise, Brahma Muni says, unless and otherwise, one experience Roga, Viyoga, Bhoga, Dukkha, Anubhavam. Anubhavam means experience. Unless we experience Rog, Bhog and Viyog. Viyog means a separation. Viyog means experiencing death of close relatives. Viyog also means experiencing the loss of our family, loss of property. Viyog, separation, various losses in our life. Loss of trust by trustworthy people. This kind of Viyoga happens in our life. Then that becomes a very strong experience inside us. Some people will turn into depression. 99% of people will turn into depression, but 1% of the person will try to turn towards this sutra. Atha Anantarartha. When you experience Viyog, when you experience Rog, many people experience Rog and try to come towards, oh, okay, I have to go towards Almighty God. They think after experiencing rog means diseases. Somebody got, cancer, and then he or she got cured later on. So during that time, they really needed a very strong support of Almighty God. They need a support of Acharya, etc. So during rog or viyog or even bhog means bhokte, continuously, repeatedly, undergoing pleasures. Sometimes, we start feeling that, no, I don't need this. Sometimes it could happen in a rare instance. So when you experience rog, bhog, viyog, and when you experience dukh out of it, even in the bhog, if you have started experiencing dukh from the bhog, you will immediately start thinking about leaving it. Of course, leaving it is not easy, but you will think about leaving the bhoga. Then when you experience viyoga and roga also, you will start thinking that I am getting dukkha. What is the option for getting sukh? So that's what here Brahma Muni says, dukkha anubhava anantaram punascha, and also jagato nashwaratva anityatvat anumiti anantaram. Anantaram means, another meaning is jagato, this jagat, this my body, I have lost my mother, I have lost my father, I have lost my wife, I have lost my son, daughter, husband, my closest friends, my closest relatives. At that point of time, we will start experiencing that I will also lose my body one day. And this world is unstable, this world is non-eternal, this world is mortal, this body is mortal. This kind of nashwaratvat, anityatvat, this kind of experience will happen to us. Anuman. Experience means not real experience. I have not experienced death in this body, but anuman, anumiti means anumanam. By anuman, by guess, I will understand that one day I will not exist in this body. So why I am existing in this body? So the word Atha is so in depth. And of course, Brahma Muniji has compared with Shankaracharya Bhasham of Atha, where Shankaracharya speaks about Shat Sampatti. So Shankaracharya says Sham Damadi, Sham Dam, Uparati, Titiksha, Shraddha, and then Ekagrata. After this only somebody will think about Almighty God. He has written like that. But the mistake there is, if you have to control your senses, if you have to control Sham means Shanti Prapt Karna, Dham means controlling the Indriya, Uparati means coming out of bad companies, Titiksha means Sehan Karna. Titiksha means forbearance, extreme pain and extreme cold and extreme temperature, you are forbearing everything. So Shankaracharya has written that after all these things you will do Brahmajijnyasa. Whereas it is not logical, because nobody will be ready to forbear extreme pains, extreme etc. unless there is a strong reason. So Vairagya will happen by the experience of Rog, Bhog, Viyog, not by doing Shatak Sampatti. These are steps to attain Vairagya. These are steps to attain Moksha. But Vairagya will not happen by following this. You will follow this by Vairagya. When I get Vairagya, when I get detachment, when I experience Bhog, Rog, Dukh, etc., then I will start following Sham. Then I will start following controlling my senses. Then I will start following Uparati. No, I don't want this guy's companies. I don't want to go to Kusanga. I want to go to Satsanga. After getting Vairagya only, we will take these steps. But Shankaracharya ji has written that for doing Brahmajijnyasa, first step is these things. Damadi is a step which is like Brahma Muni has written that Katinatam Krityam. This step is like that, climbing the Mount Everest. Katinatam, tam means highest difficulty is Shamdam. Controlling your senses cannot happen unless you attain Vairagya. For Vairagya to happen, you must experience a Bhog, Rog, Dukh. If you don't experience Dukh, you will never go to Vairagya stage. And after attaining Vairagya only, somebody will say that, okay, no, I have to control my sense, because otherwise I will get into Dukh. So Shankaracharya ji's explanation is not logical, is what Brahma Muni is trying to explain here. So anyways, we must understand that after what happens, atha, only one atha word has got like this much meaning. Atha, then after atha is ataha. Ataha is hetu. What is ataha? Ataha is hetu. Ataha shabdo hetu. Yen nirbhadam sthir sukham atacha mrityoho para amrita anubhutischa yata syadato hetoho. What is the hetu? What is the now after experiencing the bhog rog hetu, somebody will try to find the reason. Is there anything which is nirbhadam, which is sthira sukham, which will give you sthir sukh, which will give me eternal happiness? Is there anything? So first atha is anantaram, the next atha is hetu. Hetu means finding a reason, finding a, like I have experienced dukh, now can I experience sukh somewhere? Is there anything which can give me sukh? Then yes, you can experience sukh from Brahma, Parabrahma. So you must do jijnyasa for the Parabrahma. So that's how Vyas Muni is introducing who is that Almighty God. Who is that Almighty God? That Almighty God is that Vastu means an object, a matter. Almighty God is that matter which will give you eternal happiness. It will give you immortality. It will give you sukh only, it will never give you dukh. So because you have experienced dukh and now you want to experience sukh, you have to do Brahmajijnyasa. Jijnyasa means like longingness for attaining that Parabrahman. But that Brahma is the Sukh, Parabrahma, Almighty God is the Sukh. So to attain that Sukh, we must go towards Brahmajijnyasa. To attaining that Parabrahma, first you must do Jijnyasa. Jijnyasa means I have a quest for Almighty God. If I have a quest and thirst towards Almighty God, then I will attain Almighty God. I am thirsty now. If I am thirsty, I will drink water. If I am not thirsty, I will not drink water. So first is you have to become thirsty for that Almighty God. For becoming thirsty for that Almighty God, you must understand who is that Brahma, Parabrahma. So this sutra, the next sutras will start explaining Parabrahma like that. Shastra Yonitvad, who is that Parabrahma. Slowly it will, Vyas Muni will start to explain. So this sutra is called as Brahma Sutra because it explains, it analyzes Almighty God in various aspects, and also it gives the meanings of most difficult words of Upanishads. It also gives us the knowledge about what happens after death, what happens in moksha, what is moksha, all those kind of knowledge is given in Brahma Sutra. I am not expert in Brahma Sutra, but I am trying to read. I have started reading this Brahma Muni Bhashya. I will try to make some videos here and there to give some more information from Brahma Sutra. Because Shankara Bhashya, when you read Shankara Bhashya starts itself with a illogical thing, and then later on also in the next sutras you can understand, he will say that every Brahma itself is the Upadan Karan of the universe. He will say that the material cause of the universe is also Almighty God. The efficient cause of universe is also Almighty God. That means both Upadan Karan and Nimit Karan is Almighty God, Shankaracharya will say. Upadan Karan is raw material. For example, I have to make a pen. The raw material plastic is needed. The maker itself cannot become a plastic. I am the maker of the pen. I need a raw material. Similarly, Almighty God needs a raw material, which is the Prakriti, which is what Vedas says. But Shankaracharya says, no. The material is also Almighty God. The creator is also Almighty God. So everything is Almighty God. Something like that he speaks going forward, which is not as per Vedic Dharma, which is not as per the knowledge of Almighty God which emanates from in the form of Vedas. So first we must understand when you will really do, in the start of video I told, I was doing for formality. So when you do things for formality, it will become idol worship only. Like people putting ahutis in Homakunda without understanding what is Havan, what is Ishwar, why I should do Paramatma worship, what are its qualities, who is Acharya. Without understanding these things, when we start doing everyday Homa, Agnihotra, it is as good as idol worship only. So we must understand the concept. Atha anantarartha. by experience of Bhog, Rog, Viyog. So whenever you experience dukh in your life, whenever you experience loss in your life, whenever you experience sadness in your life, whenever you experience Bhog, and because of Bhog you experience dukh in your life, try to focus your energy towards Sthir Sukham. Who can give me eternal happiness? What is that I need to attain that eternal happiness? I need Brahmajijnyasa. I need to become a Jijnyasa. I need to become a Sevak of Paramatma. I need to understand Paramatma. Only Paramatma can give me Sthir Sukh. All the other things will give me temporary Sukh, and this temporary Sukh will turn into Dukh soon. So that's why we must do Brahmajijnyasa. Very, very important sutra. Every day in the morning, try to remember 1 or 2 sutras. Atato Brahmajijnyasa, Atha Yoga Anushasanam, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, like that, 1 or 2 sutra try to remember, and then go towards Gayatri Mantra, Om Jap, Name Jap, and then try to realize that Almighty God is omnipresent. He is present everywhere. Inside the room, you are not alone. If you are 2 people in your family, you are not 2, you are 3, because third one is Almighty God. If you are 4-member family person, then you are not 4, you are 5, because Almighty God is also included. So remember, Almighty God is watching us every time, every second in our life. And then we must try to go towards that Brahmajijnyasa, towards that Parabrahma, Paramatma. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.